What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video your girl is here to bring you another video in my must Gag series. This is my series that I created inspired by Samantha March's Will I Buy It series. I always have her playlist and the community playlist linked down below. I do upload to the community playlist, so if you would like to see other YouTubers like me who upload to that playlist, just check out down below in the description box. I always have all of the items that I'm discussing in the video listed and linked down below. I will have the information on my face makeup down below as well, because I did not record it, but it was a super quick tutorial situation, so I didn't feel like it was necessary to record it. These earrings will be linked down below. They are new. Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything else. I am recording this on Saturday, so yesterday was Christmas. I hope you enjoyed your Christmas. I hope you were able to spend it with some amount of family that's already in your bubble, of course, but also just to have a relaxful day. I know a lot of people have been working overtime right now trying to make ends meet, but also if it's required of your career, that's why they're doing it as well. And I just hope everybody at least took a couple of hours yesterday to relax. The last thing I'm gonna say just really quickly, and this is just because this is on my mind, so I want to let you guys know, do remember that if you have student loans or any kind of debt right now, a lot of debt has been has been put on pause. That a lot of debt has been put on pause because of the climate in the world, but do realize that a lot of that debt is going to be coming off of pause in the new year, January, if not February. So do please keep that in mind before you spend money on makeup or anything that is not a need and is a want. Yeah, I don't want to be preachy. I just figured I'd put those 2 cents out of there because your girl is trying to grow up. Yay. So I'm going to scoot back and we're going to discuss the things that I have pinned on my Instagram. A thon, and for this week they're doing a sale on sale, so you get 20% off of any sale items. Like I've said quite a bit of time now, I think that it is beneficial if there's something that was already on sale that you have been wanting but you just did not have the money to pay for even that sale price. I think it's beneficial, but I would not recommend buying anything that you did not want to actually pick up on full price for sale, because you're still not going to use it. And yeah, it's as simple as that. Then we have Nars. They have a new limited edition collection, and this is Euphoria. They have a palette for your face, and they also have face dew and a lip shine. Oh, and the palette has face and eye products as well. This is all a pass for me. Nars, very rarely do they catch me on a release, just because a lot of their new releases are super neutral. I find that I have quite a bit of neutral products already in my collection. I don't need to bring anything more in, and I don't use the face dew. I probably won't use that. I already have a very similar product from Glaminatrix, which you guys saw in this previous week of my collection. And lip shine, it's just a lip gloss. I have lip glosses. I don't need any more. So that's going to be an easy pass for that whole collection. Dragon Beauty is coming out with some more products. She's coming out with a setting powder and a setting spray. I think this is nice. This is probably one of the first products this brand has released that I haven't like side-eye completely, but I'm still side-eyeing this because there are only 3 shades, and the 3 shades just don't look, they just don't look, okay? One is in the shade Invisible, the next one is pink, and the other one is warm. No, I'm sure it's still going to be ashy, crusty, busty on somebody, so yeah. And then the setting spray, it's a setting spray. I have enough setting sprays right now. I'm actually working on panning 2 at the same time, so I just don't need it right now. So that's how that cookie crumbled. Beauty Bar Baby, I did not know that they actually had nail polish, and they also seem to have another collection which is called their Glowtastic collection, where they have matching nail polish and eyeshadows, and I think this is a really nice collection. You guys know I've been really into nail polish. I have been drastically cutting down my purchasing on nail polish and everything that is a want this last month, which is very interesting because a lot of people buy more stuff on their birthday month, but I've bought a lot less. So for me, although that's pretty, I'm sure I could find a very similar color for all of these colors in my collection already. So I am going to go ahead and pass, but I think this collection overall is really pretty. And I have a couple of things from Beauty Bar Baby and I have not been disappointed. So if you are interested in that collection, I'd say go for it. It might be good. I don't know. Buxom has come out with another collection, and this is inspired by their White Russian. They have a White Russian lip gloss, and I'm pretty sure they also had a lip liner as well, which was one of these. Do I still have it? Yeah, one of these like thicker lip pencil things that they have. And now they've come out with an eyeshadow palette, a lip gloss, a lipstick, and what looks to be maybe a blush. I know that none of this will show up on me, so I'm not even going to pretend. I enjoy the one product from Buxom that I still have, but that's pretty much it. Replica is coming out with a special collection of some products, along with some other brands for Lunar New Year. And they're coming out with just a special bottle, pretty much of an older fragrance. And the fragrance is Lazy Sunday Mornings. I've never smelled that fragrance. I don't know what it smells like. Cool. I think it looks cool and everything. But just for me right now, I just don't have the money, and I've never bought a full-on this size of a replica fragrance because their fragrances are extremely expensive. I actually have 2 travel sizes and I've really been enjoying the scents, but I haven't gotten through them, so I won't be picking up a full size anytime soon. Revlon is coming out with a satin ink liquid lipstick, and it's currently available at Ulta. There are quite a few different shades, quite a big variety in it. I think it's cute. Nothing that I'm dying to get, but if you're dying to get any and every of these, you can get buy one for get one free right now. Stila Cosmetics has launched a tinted moisturizer skin balm in 8 different shades. So this is basically supposed to give you sheer to medium coverage. It's kind of like a balm foundation, if you will. It's $32. It's fragrance free, sulfate free, paraben free, and phthalate free. For me, I still won't forget the stuff that Stila has done when it comes to people of color in this community. It does look like they have 3 different arm models, but you know, who knows. But either way, I haven't really purchased or even checked for Stila after the stuff that they have pulled. I'm still using the products that I have from the brand, but for me, I tend to hold forms of grudges for brands because I can choose to support them or not with my dollar, and I'm currently choosing not to support Stila with my dollar. We have Nomad Cosmetics. They have sneak peeked a new palette. They haven't shown us much. We get like a blue starry night kind of background going on. And it looks like this palette is going to be launching on the 12th of January, and that more clues will be coming on January 1st. I know what they typically do is they kind of show these sneak peek clues, and if you can successfully guess whatever it is that they want you to guess, I believe they actually give you a free palette. The last palette, the Cartagena palette, I was close. I guessed that it was in Brazil, but I guessed the wrong part of Brazil, so I didn't win, unfortunately. But I am excited to see what this palette is, and excited to see how this is going to be different from their Lago di Como palette, because that one has blues and greens in it with some neutrals. So I'm intrigued to see what this palette will be providing for their collection and for my collection if I decide to pick it up. Revlon is coming out with another new foundation. This is a light cover liquid foundation, an oil absorbing volcanic stone roller. Okay, there's a bunch of different codes that you can get this off discount if you use it, I believe, on Ulta, or maybe if you go to Revlon. I don't actually know where these codes are relevant at. There's a bit.ly link, but you know, my phone doesn't really like trying to copy stuff. Let me see if I can get it to work. Yeah, my phone's not going to let me copy that, so I don't know where the link is associated with. If I can figure it out, I'll let you guys know on the screen, and I will put the coupons on the screen as well. As for this foundation, I have a feeling that we're going to have a huge wave of light and powder foundations coming up, just because so many people are wearing masks that it's easier to wear a lighter coverage foundation and lose some of that coverage than to wear a full-on beat and lose coverage. You look like Boo Boo the Fool at some point. So that's probably what's going to be happening. We've already seen a couple of light coverage foundations released in this video alone. As for this, I'm good. I have quite a few foundation. I'm actually right now shopping my foundations to see what's going to be the first foundation that I try and pan in 2021. I think I found the one that I want. Between the 3 or 4 that I've tested, this has been the one I'm actually wearing today, which is my Dior Backstage. I've always loved this foundation, and this has been one of the more recent ones that I have tested out this rotation, and I've really been enjoying it. So I'm probably going to pan this, which I'm excited. I'm so excited to start my new project pan and show you guys my progress of my current project pan. So yeah, not for me, don't need any more foundations, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So Teal is also coming out with some more products at the same time as that skin balm, as well as some other brands. So they're also coming out with a finishing powder. Milani is coming out with a hydrating skin tint, and Zit Sticka is coming out with a Goo Getter. So none of this is relevant to me. I don't need any liquid highlighters. I don't really reach for my liquid highlighters all that much. I do have 2 or 3, and I don't reach for them nearly as much as I do my other cream and liquid products. So I don't want to bring any more liquid highlighters, and let alone, I've already said I'm not picking up any more cream products for quite a bit of the new year. The powder, I don't need any powders. I have quite a few. I'm getting through more powders every day, and I am happy about that, but right now I just don't need it. And I don't even know what that Goo Getter is, but I don't want it, don't need it, I'm good. Glaminatrix has shown even more when it comes to their new Australian themed palette, which is You Beauty. And it's coming in March 2021. It looks like it has the same amount of pans as their first palette, which was their Sandra Rose palette, which the owner actually created inspired by their mother. I haven't seen any actual color scheme. I'm intrigued. I have been to Australia. I did that. That was my last birthday trip that I was able to do. So effectively a year ago, right now, I was in Australia, and I still have yet to edit that vlog. But yeah, that was a very nice experience, and I really did love the area and the culture. I loved New Zealand more, I'm not gonna hold you up, but yeah, I've been there, so I'm intrigued to really see what she is gonna bring to the table from her culture and her life into a palette. Charlotte Tilbury is coming out with some more products. She's coming out with eyeshadow palettes and a primer and more shades. No, a new primer, and her airbrush powder in a mini. Okay, so let's start with the eyeshadow palettes. I've never been interested, honestly, in Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow palettes, so those are all an easy pass. She's also come out with, like I said, more primers, and it's a glowy primer. I must say, I feel like this range is actually really, really good, especially for Charlotte Tilbury. So maybe after I finish my current hydrating primer, I will give this a shot. I've heard a lot of people actually use this not only as a primer, but also as a liquid highlighter. So who knows? Who knows? But right now I just don't need it. And as for the mini powder, I may pick it up. I hear a lot of people I hear a lot of people raving about this powder, and they do have a shade for me, which is in the shade Deep. I am running low on pressed powdered. Wow, I am running low on pressed powders, but I'm not out of them. So at this point in my life, I need to be out of a product for me to justify picking it up, or it just needs to be a very, very one-time treat, and I've not gotten to that point where I'm allowing myself to treat myself. So yeah, we're gonna keep moving on. Ulta has come out with some more products for Briogeo. So I don't know if Briogeo was in Ulta prior. No, they weren't. So Briogeo is finally coming into Ulta, and I have to say I have enjoyed this brand. I picked up a set from the holidays that was focusing on scalp issues, if you will, and it has been a tremendous help with my scalp. I have had very dry, flaky scalp lately, and I have been using the oil dedicated. I've been dedicated to the oil, and the shampoo and the conditioner have really extended the amount of days that I can go without washing my hair. I've really been enjoying that whole kit, and I also just love that it's a black owned brand, so that just ups the ante even more. So when I do need to repurchase any products from Briogeo, I will be going to Ulta. I just prefer their point system to Sephora. But it's a very happy thing, and it's actually available on my birthday, which is New Year's Eve. So that's good things. Wet n Wild is coming out with some new products that are already available, and there is a big pop-up mascara and a 5-pan eyeshadow palettes and some 10-pan eyeshadow palettes. For me, I get why people, both influencers and non-influencers, pick up Wet n Wild. I've just never been one of those people that can pick up a drugstore palette and get a decent amount of use out of them. I feel like I pick it up for 2 seconds and then I'm like, I don't want it. I don't want it no more. So I'm not going to do it to myself. I will say some of these color schemes are actually quite interesting, actually quite nice. There's like this Camely tin pan. I actually like that one, and I like the one right on top of it. Yeah, as for the mascara, I don't think I've ever really tried Wet n Wild's mascaras, to be quite honest. I actually just opened up, I believe, my last mascara. So maybe in a couple of months, I'll try a drugstore mascara. I'm trying not to buy high-end or luxury items if I don't need to, or if I don't feel that I can't get them from the drugstore. And I feel like a lot of drugstores have really been, drugstore brands, sorry, have been really stepping it up. And so I don't feel like I'm gonna need to buy those expensive products unless I can get them for a discount and I feel comfortable spending that money. An indie brand, we're finally to some indie brand products, thank the Lord. Nomad Cosmetics is coming out with the Love Potion palette for $22. And this is an interesting color scheme. So you get some reds, some pinks, an orange, and a bunch of shimmering highlighting lid shades, whatever. This reminds me of a palette color scheme that I actually really do enjoy, which is from X&O Cosmetics. You guys will have seen that palette yesterday. I think that this is a really nice palette, but like I said, it reminds me of a palette I already have, which means I don't need to pick it up personally, let alone I know I have these shades, so I truly don't need to pick it up personally. All right, continuing on, we've seen another shade from DJ Unique Boutique. Like I said, it looks like they're slowly sneak peeking a new palette, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see what will be coming of this products that I've been sneak peeked. We've only seen 2 different shades, and both shades look pretty by themselves, but I want to see what they look like together. Peachy Queen Cosmetics has come out with a gamer palette, and which makes sense because I think a lot of people saw the buzz about that one palette that I talked about a little while ago that felt like the very first kind of video game inspired palette, and so now they're doing their own twist on it. For me, this brand has just, I've never wanted to pick up from them since I picked up the one palette and I hated their mattes. For me, once you have a product that hits hard pan so badly that I cannot scratch it off and still pick up the product, there's a problem. So for me, even if I'm interested in a brand, I won't, like, even if I'm interested in a color scheme from this brand, I will never pick it up. I know me. And overall, this color scheme is just not, it's not where it's at. Clarions is coming out with some new products, and they are limited edition oil products. like lip oil products. It's basically a lip gloss or a lip balm. I'm good. I'm not spending Clarions money for no lip products. And it looks like they also have a fragrance as well. I have drastically slowed down on my fragrance purchasing, which I am happy about. And yeah, I'm good. Too Faced is coming out with more products, and this looks to be exclusive potentially on Cult Beauty. It's $22, and this is the Be My Lover palette. So this is available really early right now for Valentine's Day. What I will say, I give Too Faced 2 points on the fact that none of the shades look very similar. I find that Too Faced tend to do that. They tend to have a lot of shades in one palette that look extremely similar. They also have quite the bit of range when it comes to the mattes and the shimmers as well. So I give them on that. Other than that, the packaging, like the name Be My Lover, no. And I hate Valentine's Day. That's the one holiday that I like refuse to celebrate even when I'm with somebody. I just think it's an annoying holiday. So yeah, anyways, that is an easy pass for me. A brand that I'm actually interested in for the ages, and I'm actually interested in this collection, is Nomad Cosmetics. So they have launched face and eye palettes that are the Nude York and the Nude Orleans palettes. What I appreciate about these palettes is that they have different depths, I feel like, potentially, and they have different blushes and stuff. Now, what I don't like about these palettes is that they are face and eye products together. I just don't tend to reach for palettes like this. I really don't. I decluttered my BH Cosmetics It's My Raver palette, and that was a fantastic palette, but it was just the fact that I don't like palettes that have both. So I like this and I don't. I'm sure people will be reviewing this probably, although I feel like I don't see very many people review Nomad Cosmetics, but yeah, for me it's going to be a pass. Then we have a new brand. I've never heard of this brand before, and they are Hexadz, maybe, and they look to be a dark anime cosmetic brand inspired. So that's how they kind of come up with their collections. I don't know which anime this is themed by at all. I don't watch too much anime. I read more manga than I watch when it comes to anime. Anyways, I like that the eyeshadow palette, all of the shades are completely different. You're not gonna have a very similar look if you use all of them, you know? I like that. And I actually really like the packaging when it comes to lip products. I actually really like that packaging. But, you know, like I've said multiple times, I am at the point where I'm not allowing myself to pick up pretty much anything that I want. I'm only allowing myself to pick up things that I need. And so that's not something that I need. So we're gonna pass. Natasha Denona is coming out with some more lip products, and this time she's coming out with lip liners. I'm excited because I've been really hunting for really nice, perfect lip liners when it comes to nudie browns. I don't know what I did with it. Apparently used it too many times and I shoved it in the wrong spot. I don't know where it is. The closest and best nude lip liner that I have found has been from Nomad Cosmetics, and it is in the shade Nudie. But I'm thinking that this Naya shade or even the Donna shade, between those two shades, they will be perfect lip liners for me. They are $22 for a lip liner. That seems a lot. So I'm probably not gonna get it right now. That's just not where my finances are, but I am still very intrigued by that. That's honestly one of the most intriguing things for me right now. Ilia is coming out with a lip wrap clean hydrating lip mask. I don't really use lip masks. I don't enjoy putting my hand in pots, and it's honestly just because my nails have gotten so long that using something in a pot, it gets under my nails, and I hate it. I hate it. So that's genuinely why. Other than that, go forth and have fun with your lip products, this is going to be $26 and you get less than half an ounce in it. The last product and thing that I have to talk to you guys today is from Lawless Beauty, and it looks like they are launching something new in the new year. We don't really see what's going on. We just see that they have been working on it since September. It could be cream or stick foundation. It also could be some form of contour or blush stick, highlighter stick. You really don't know what it's going to be. And I'm excited to see what it is. I haven't tried anything from the brand, but you never know. If it's something that I need and I'm interested in their product and I hear a lot of really good reviews, I may pick it up. But that's pretty much it. I saw somebody make a comment on my last Must Have Must Gag, and they were saying how this is just kind of makeup fatigue season, and I think that is very valid. I think for a lot of things right now, I'm not really feeling tempted to pick it up because I am pretty much fatigued. But it's also for me the fact that I have made decisions in my personal life to become debt free, and I want to make that goal. I like setting goals for myself, and I like meeting them, and this is going to be a goal I'm going to meet. So yeah, I will be doing a lot of different things this next coming year, and hopefully you guys are down for the get down. There's nothing else. My videos for this week will kind of be sporadic. It's not going to be a kind of themed week. You're just going to get one video a day, and they're all going to be different. And as I've been saying, stay tuned for December 31st, which is my birthday, where I will be uploading my giveaway. It's not going to be the biggest giveaway in the world. That's just not where your girl is at financially, and I just don't think you guys need all of that stuff. But I did want to still give back to you all for just being supportive in your own ways and just rocking with me. So that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are still enjoying Swagmas, and I will see you guys in my video tomorrow. And as always, y'all, Black lives do matter. Please remember to wear a mask and stay safe. And I would say if you are struggling with debt or anything like that, I'd say knock that out first. I wish I thought about doing this when I was younger. I feel like things might have been a little bit different for me, but it's all good. I learned now and I'm moving forward. I will see you guys in my video.